Starring June Lockhart, Hugh Riley, John Provost as Timmy, and, of course, Lassie.
Lassie, stay. Okay, Lassie, jump. Okay, Lassie, now we're gonna do it again. Now you stay there. Okay, Lassie, jump. Jump, Lassie. What's the matter? What are you looking at, girl? Gosh, Lassie, what kind of thing is that? Lassie, come back here. Come back, girl. Come on, Lassie. Lassie, I don't know what that thing is down there, but we better leave it alone. Come on, girl. Hi, Timmy. Oh, hi, Willie.
Well, what do you think?
What do I think of what?
My peacock, silly. His name is Francois.
Francois?
Wasn't it nice of my grandmother to send me Francois? And just in time, too.
In time for what?
In time to enter him in the peck contest at the county fair. Tomorrow's the deadline for entries, you know.
I know.
I was going to enter Melody, my goose, but Francois will be much better. What are you going to enter, Timmy?
Lassie, of course.
Lassie? A plain old collie dog?
Lassie isn't a plain old collie dog.
Oh, I didn't mean it that way, Timmy. Lassie's nice, and I'll have to admit she's smart, but she's still just a dog. It'll take something a lot more unusual than a dog to win the blue ribbon.
Lassie can win, but she can do a lot of tricks and everything.
She can do tricks all right, but Francois is something special.
Now, what's so special about a bird?
Why, the peacock is just about the most special thing there is. I read in a book once that the peacock is an oriental bird of rare and regal splendor. From earliest times, it graced the palaces of the kings and princes and is native to China, India, and Ceylon. It is considered to be one of the most exotic of all.
What's exotic?
Jiminy, Timmy, you don't know much, do you?
Well, maybe not. I sure don't know what exotic means.
Well, exotic is, it's like, well, when you... Exotic is what Francois is and Lassie isn't. Come along, Francois. Goodbye, Timmy. And may the best exotic pet win. Come along, Francois.
Huh, some pet. Looks more like Mom's feather duster. And that Willie. Boy, she can be snooty when she wants to. But don't worry, girl. No peacock's gonna beat you. But Willie is right about one thing. A peacock sure is unusual. All those bright colors. Bright colors. Come on, girl. Dad?
Yes, son?
What do you think of Lassie?
Oh, I think Lassie's just fine.
I mean, how do you think she looks?
Well, she looks like she always looks. Why the get-up?
Do you think she looks pretty? Prettier than a peacock?
Well, that's a subject I haven't thought too much about, but now that you ask, I'd have to say that peacocks and collies don't have very much in common.
Well, she does look pretty, doesn't she? I fixed her up all myself.
But why?
For the pet contest. You see, Willie's got a peacock, and it's got so many pretty colors and all.
Timmy, I've always thought that Lassie was pretty wonderful just as she is. As a collie, you couldn't find a better specimen anywhere.
I know that, Dad. But with the judges, I thought a peacock just might catch their eye.
Come here, son. You see this watermelon? Mm-hmm. You know how much care I've given it, don't you?
Sure, Dad.
Well, I've got an idea that this is the biggest and best watermelon ever grown around these parts. Just look at it for a minute. I could put a sign on this melon saying, "This is the biggest and the best melon ever raised." You think that'd be a good idea?
I don't know.
Well, the point is that the sign on the melon wouldn't make it any bigger or any better than it already is, would it?
No.
So you see, if Lassie's going to win at all, she's got to do it on her own, just as is. You know, I think Lassie likes herself better without that costume, don't you?
I guess so. All right, girl. I'll take all this stuff off of you. I guess peacock could be under bird. B-A... Lassie, look! See? There's that animal we saw this afternoon. B-A-D, badger. Native to the North American continent. Their principal food, prairie dogs and gophers. But will eat vegetables when meat is not readily available. They're fearfully strong. Badgers are rare in captivity. Badger. I wonder if... Lassie, Willie's peacock may be exotic, but a badger sure is unusual. Lassie, I love you, and you're the best pet a boy ever had. But if we could catch a badger, Willie's peacock wouldn't stand a chance. I wonder. There. Now, they usually build a back door in case of emergency. So I'll have to find it. And you guard the front door while I go and find the back door. Lassie, I found it. Now all we have to do is build a fire, and then I can smoke Mrs. Badger out. Don't worry, Lassie. I'll be careful. There. Now all we have to do is get this sack in place. Back up, girl. Okay, girl. Now sit.
Timmy! Lassie! Timmy! Honey, have you seen Timmy?
Well, no, not for a couple of hours. I was just beginning to wonder when I heard you call.
It's after 2. We're going to have to leave if we're going to get this melon and Lassie entered.
Oh, I don't think he's planning on entering Lassie.
What?
Well, he said something about Lassie not being as rare as a peacock.
Oh, he told you that too, did he?
Did he say anything to you about a badger?
A badger?
To enter instead of Lassie.
Well, where would he find a badger? I haven't seen one around here for years.
Yes, but if he did find one, could he get hurt?
Well, of course he could. They're vicious animals.
Well, he went off with a burlap sack to catch a badger.
He did?
Well, now I am worried. It's not like him to be late for a county fair.
All right, honey, I'll take a look around. Look, don't worry. There's not a chance in the world of a boy catching a badger.
Now she'll be smoked out, Lassie. We got her, Lassie! Uh-oh. In there. Come on, Lassie. Gee, Lassie, the way that badger's acting up, I'm afraid to let it out of the bag, let alone enter it in the contest. Look, there's the baby. I got an idea. I'll get the baby instead. Maybe it won't act up so. Come up here, girl. Now, Lassie, I want you to watch the hook. And don't let the baby badger get out. Now, you watch it, girl. Lassie, I keep your eyes open and don't let him get out. Lassie, I got him. I got the baby badger. Lassie, the hole keeps getting behind me. I can't move. Lassie, go around and try to help me out. Good girl, Lassie. Pull harder. Pull harder. Pull harder. It's no use, Lassie. Go get Dad. Go get Dad. Lassie, what's the matter? All right, little fella. You might as well go to your mom. Go on.
Timmy! Are you hurt, Timmy? Are you all right?
Yes, Dad, but get me out.
I'll get you out in a minute.
More, Dad, more.
Are you all right, Timmy?
My back. The dirt was on my back.
All right. Grab a hold.
There you are, dear. Now, does that feel better?
Uh-huh.
Well, you're going to be all right. No bones broken.
Thank heaven for that.
Dad,
Yes?
are you angry because you didn't get to enter your melon?
No, it's not that important. It's what you did that makes me angry.
I'm sorry, Dad. If I just didn't have trouble with the badger.
Now look, Timmy. You're old enough not to pull a trick like that. I thought your mother and I had gotten it into your head that you just don't go out and capture an animal because of a silly idea that you've got to win a prize. Worse yet, to take a baby animal from its mother.
I'm sorry.
Do you realize that you might have gotten Lassie hurt? Or started a forest fire smoking that badger out?
Guess I just didn't think.
Next time, before you act, think. Think whether it's something you'll be proud of. Something your mother and I will be proud of.
Yes, Dad.
Your dad's right, you know, Timmy.
I know that now.
Well, would you like to have something to eat?
Okay.
Like a little piece of watermelon, maybe?
Dad's watermelon?
Mm-hmm.
You mean we're going to eat it?
Well, I guess there's only one thing to do with a prize watermelon that didn't even get into the contest, and that's eat it.
Hi, Timmy.
Hi, Willie.
What happened to you?
To tell you the truth, I don't know. But it's not going to happen again. Willie, may I see your blue ribbon?
I didn't. I mean, Francois didn't win.
He didn't? Why not?
The judge said he wasn't really a pet, just ornamental.
You said he came from China, didn't you?
That's Oriental, silly. Not ornamental. Ornamental means something that's not good for anything except to look at.
Lassie's good to look at, and she didn't even get entered in the contest. By the way, Willie, who did win?
Billy Peters with that silly old dog of his.
No.
Yes.
Golly, Lassie, we beat him last year. Oh, why didn't I settle for you instead of fiddling around with an old badger? I'm sorry, girl, and I'll never, never do it again.